What's going on, guys? I'm Jacemachine and this is StarMade. How you doing today? I have been getting into some stuff off camera. I wanted to take a look at it today and show you what I've done. I also want to do something about those factory blocks that I have just sitting in the ground out in the back of my base. So we're going to pull those out of the ground and make some sort of little structure to make them look nicer. And it'll also be easier for us to tell them apart. Also, you guys might notice a higher level of detail. The reason is I'm using the maximum resolution for the default texture pack, so enjoy. I know I am. Look at that, it's beautiful. There was this little walkway up into here before, and I decided that it would be a perfectly good place to extend my road. There's all sorts of caves to be explored and mined, but hey there, sunshine. But yeah, so we got this road scraped off, and pretty much sand on the planets is only one layer thick, so you can just scrape it off pretty easily. I think that I did this in build mode, actually, which makes it that much easier to do, of course. Here we are coming over to the boundary of my plate, and I made this little pillar thing to show basically the entrance. Yep. Nice little transition there. I haven't had any problems. You just walk right directly over it, and you are on the other side. Got the columns up here along the way. That's a nice looking cactus. That is too. And I decided that what was originally going to be sort of the back of my base is more appropriately the front, since it is facing the main plate that we have everything set up. So I have this little area carved out, ready for landing. I'm going to install docking modules and whatnot. This is a little desert-themed garden I made. I mean, I figure I'm in a desert. I might as well do something nice. I might actually make this a patio out here, just because. But we got carefully placed lights so that they don't show so obviously from the front. And it looks pretty sharp at night. Pretty sharp. Got a random boulder in here. My first attempt at building a race car, and yeah, it's okay, I guess. I need to make the roads bigger if I'd like to use them effectively, but yeah, it's got enough weight that it sort of stays on the plates when you're driving. Whoa, as I totally lie. Oh well. Let's head back. Bug Zero graffiti. Yep, it's just simple and gray because I don't have any colors yet, but that'll change as I am able to upgrade my technologies and find some more materials to use. We got some doors in place now, and I got a build block for the back here also, so it's easy for me to hop in and out of things. And I have moved my undetonator right here inside the base. And that is pretty much that. Power shack is still doing good. I made one change between last episode and now, and that is just putting another clear block there instead of down there. I think it looks much more fluid. Yeah. Yeah, see? Alright guys, well let's get started on the other project then. Let's move these other factories and put them up near, put them up in another area. want them under the overhang anymore, though. Not enough light. So, do we want to just put it in the clearing here? Yeah, well, we're going to put the factories here in the clearing, I suppose. Alrighty, there we go. We got those white lights under there, the little white light rods I made, and check out the detail in the texture pack. You can actually read that. It's amazing. We got the display modules placed on top of the factory blocks, and obviously they're here telling me which of these is what it is. You could actually mouse over something, and with the right shift button, it'll tell you what that block is technically called. Pretty cool. But if you're just walking by, and if you don't know the colors yet, like I don't, then you can just see exactly, what is this? Oh, it's one of these. Sorry, I'm just getting ever so slightly concerned about these the enemy targets here, but I'm pretty sure they're just loose turrets. Yeah. Always worry about them, though. We gotta do something about them eventually. But let's make some factory enhancement modules. Can we make them in our simple machine here? The basic. What about this one? Factory enhancer. What does this require? The basics. The basics. Okay. So we're going to grab out the crystal, we're going to grab out the mesh, and we're going to make ourselves... How many of these do we need, even? That's the question. I will build 3, because that's all I think I need for the time being. Okay, and do we just put them on the back? Like thus. Let's take a look. Doesn't seem to be any faster. We probably need to connect it, don't we? So let's select that and tie it to that, perhaps? And do the same with the C and then a V. Alright. Does not seem to be spectacularly faster in any way, shape, or form. Let's add some more real quick. Any change? Noticing that it's building 3 at a time. Now, is that because I have the enhancer on here? Okay, let's see. Remove this, and we'll remove this. Yes. Okay, so the factory enhancer increases your output based on how many of those blocks are added to this. Alright, very cool to know. Let's put those guys back. I'm going to not put them right up against the back here, actually, because what I would like them to do is not block the light. Thank you very much. Alright, that should do the trick for the time being. Now, so we got the enhancers in place, trying to build a salvager ship, but what I do need is some cannons, because we need to slave the cannons to the salvagers to get a better, more efficient cannon setup, more efficient salvager setup, sorry. So, let's take a look through here. Cannon barrel, my friends. What will we need? Crystal circuits and Hital. Do we have that damned Hital? Because it always comes down to that. Always. For some reason, I never have the Hital. Maybe I left it in the advanced machine here. Hital, is there any Hital? Doesn't look good. We're gonna have to check the main plate and see if they have any. Just take the little speed car over. Here we go. Perfect. Nailed it. Alright, where am I? There I am. So let's go inside and see if we have any Hital available in these guys. And a gravity unit. Damn it. Okay. Well, what we're going to have to do is just work with what we have. And if that's not good enough, so be it. Okay. Well, that's disappointing. I'm still caught in the gravity of that ship. You see this? That was so weird. Alright. We're going to need the cannon barrels, power capacitors, not capacitators. I apologize. I realized that while I was editing. I was like, you know, moron, that's not how you say that. Let's make sure we have a radar jammer handy. Alright, here we go. It's not the prettiest ship. There's no hull on it whatsoever. And mostly I'm just trying to fit the pieces in. I clearly don't have enough cannons, but let's set up our weapons here. We're going to need to slave the one to the other. Such a PC term. And then we're going to set up our radar jammer to be on 2. Now, oops. What are you doing, game? Crazy game. Let's put a jump drive in here real quick and see if we can make some use. Jump drive. Did I already put it in? I did already put it in. Okay, so I put the jump drive in. Completely forgot about it, but that's okay. Here it is. Let's fill in some jump drive modules. I think that does it. That does it. We need to glass this in perhaps at some point, but right now we don't. You definitely need some more shield bits though. There's the rechargers and then there's the capacitors, and I don't think that we have enough of either. Definitely don't have enough of one. But that's going to do it for today's episode, guys. I will go mining and we will see how good this is next time. Take care.